And we are live. But we're gonna wait before we cross that light since it's counting down. There's 5 seconds left. But hello, bonjour from Toronto. More specifically, we're at Dufferin and Bloor right now. There's a bus trying to make a turn on the Bloor. So we're gonna be heading down down towards College Street. Hey, Juanita, first in the chat. Hello, Christina, and hey, Modano. So we're going to be heading down Dufferin towards College and then making our way along College to Yonge Street. Realizing I haven't walked along College. I don't think I've ever actually walked down Dufferin yet on this live stream, so it'll be a first for this channel. Forgot what Dufferin Mall looks like. I hear like chains rattling in the wind. I think it's from the construction site. This all used to be a high school. I wonder if they tore the high school down to make whatever it is they're putting up here. Hey, Sebastian. So we still have a lot of snow here, but it's like the gross gray snow now, as what happens in the city. A couple days after snowfall, all turns into gross muck gray. Oh yeah, this is a high school actually. This used to be a high school. Looks like they're building towers here. Really getting high up there. But yeah, this is a high school. I don't know what they're doing with it. I don't know if they're turning it into a condo also, or if they're just renovating it, because this doesn't tell me anything. I'll have to look that up later when I get back home. But let me know if the audio sounds okay. I'm mic'd, but I don't even know if the mic is working. I think it's working. So hopefully you're not hearing any wind. Oh, hey, Mike Landry. Hello, Mike Landry. Thank you so much for the $3 super thanks. Hope you're doing well. Oh, this is fascinating. So over across the street, right there, there's a business right on their front porch. I guess it's some sort of hair salon or something. I'm not quite sure, but that's a rare sight actually. It's funny because if you look, you see it's just all houses along the row here. Hey, Mr. Sanjeev, and no, hey, Adam, hidden jackpots. That's actually really cool. I wonder what kind of business that is. I feel I need to get into the habit of watching my own streams. Hey, Zach Thong. Watching my own streams later and remembering the notes that I made mentally. Hey, Teresina. Hopefully I said it okay, from Brazil. I'm actually kind of surprised how busy Dufferin Street is, just with the amount of pedestrian traffic on it, although I guess everyone's walking towards Dufferin Mall. I'm gonna have to clean my camera lens later at some point because I can see the light streaks. It's a bit dirty. There's a lovely Dufferin Mall. We won't be going in it today though. We're going to suck it up and brave the cold today. Yeah, Zach Thong says, go Team Canada, go. They're playing against the US. It's okay, go ahead. So I'm in one of those things where there's other people coming, so I'm doing the polite thing and I'm stepping in the snow. No mall walk today. Maybe someday. I wouldn't mind. I have a series, you'd have to search for it on my channel, called Mall Rats. I sort of did a little documentary series on a couple of malls in the city. It kind of gets buried by my other content, but Christina says, I broke my Apple Pencil and now I'm crying because I have to buy a new one. Oh, that really sucks. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It broke? Like it just like snapped in half, or? Oh, hopefully that doesn't impede your progress. I think you're illustrating a children's book you were mentioning. I've had the nib fall out a bunch of times from my Apple Pencil, which has been kind of annoying. And I have the new one, like the new Apple Pencil Pro, and I don't know why that keeps happening. Adam says, I think I saw Mallrats, but I thought Kevin Smith directed that. Yeah, I know, it's called Toronto Mallrats. It is kind of inspired by the name of his movie, but no connection otherwise. Christina says, dropped it on the nib and it snapped off. Oh no, that really sucks. I definitely feel your pain there. And Apple Pencils are not cheap. The Canadian Shuffle. So I saw a meme about this. Like, it's what I had to do back there. It's the polite thing is to step to the side, like over the side, to let people in front of you walk. So I've already done that a couple times. Although this is pretty sad for a mall, and they didn't like really shovel their sidewalk much. You'd think they do a better job at that, considering it's a mall with staff. I don't know if it's like, I'm certain it's not an urban legend, but I remember when I was younger, my parents used to say that if you didn't shovel the walk after snowfall, like within a day, the city could fine you for not having your sidewalk completely cleared. But I actually haven't heard of people getting fined for that before. But big businesses like this definitely should do a better job. This is pretty awful. You can tell they did run through like a snowblower or something at some point, but just never did upkeep on it. Hey, Dave in Bangor, Maine. Good morning. Or good evening, rather. I'm getting time twisted right now. Adam says your parents always said that too. Yeah, I don't know if it's true. Or if it's more just like a veiled threat. Oh wow, look at all the people over there waiting for the bus. I think the Dufferin bus doesn't really run too frequently. Adam says it's still snowing there in Niagara. Is it like accumulating or is it just mostly flurries? We'll let this car go in. Hey, Emma Montana. Oh, you mean the, she said it's true here in Montana. You mean the cleaning your sidewalk law. Christina says lots of people take transit in Toronto. They do. Although they were saying that ridership hasn't gone up to pre-pandemic levels yet, which I find surprising because I've definitely been inside the subway and the bus when it's been like super packed. But maybe they're looking more at like off hours. I don't know. I don't know where their metric is. But there comes the Dufferin bus. Hey, Dirtweed Earn. Good evening to you. I'm gonna try to see if I can. I probably can't de-smudge my camera until.
Is it the other way? Wrong way.
Until I get to. I get a cloth or something somewhere. So, my apologies about the light streaks. Sebastian says, what made you name yourself Ready Eddie? I thought it sounded better than Eddie Spaghetti. I kind of wanted something that rhymed. I guess it's like what I told Sip when you asked, is that I just wanted a name that like, it's kind of fun to say. Like, when it comes out of your mouth, it's just a fun word to say. And I've noticed that too. People will say, that I've met, they'll say, hey, it's Ready Eddie. Like, they won't just say, hey, it's Eddie. They'll say Ready Eddie. So I kind of like that. And it says, carry a glasses cloth cleaner. Yeah. I've got a few of those at home. I should put one in my bag. You're right. My little walk tuber bag. I'll have to remember that. Adam says I say it randomly because it's fun to say. I say it randomly too. Just walk around in my house saying Ready Eddie. I think we're coming up to College Street now, so we're gonna take a left and start making our way downtown.
Yeah.
So there's one thing you might notice about me when I'm walking, is that sometimes when I say, oh, honk honk, They're mad because this truck is going a bit too slow for their tastes. Anyway, so when I'm saying my directions, I'm not sure the actual term for it, but I say I'm left and right dyslexic because like no matter what, I have to like think which way is left, which way is right. Like I have to visualize it. I can't just say it on the fly. Like easy to say like up, down, but left and right, nope, no bueno. My brain kind of glitches. Hey, Jiffy Box. How's it going? That guy over there, I don't know if he picked up on the mic. He's talking to his little girl behind me, and he gave some of the best life advice. He said if someone is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, you just ignore them. I like that advice. That's good advice. There's the 506 Carlton heading towards High Park. I like the aesthetic of the string lights in this little alley. Oh, it's like, I guess it's for a cafe. That's cute. There's some chairs and a bench, but, or maybe it's just for the people who live here, because this looks pretty closed and abandoned, whatever's here. Hey, Jazz. Hope you're doing well. Oh, hey, Phuket Walk. I was watching one of your streams the other day. It's making me miss all the warm weather here. Wishing I was in Thailand. It's so weird. My heated gloves are like getting worse and worse. Like this one died, and I charged it, and it's only been on for like 20 minutes. So we're heading east on College Street right now, and we're about to pass Gladstone Avenue, which nothing really significant about Gladstone and College, but if you head down that way towards Queen, you come upon the Gladstone Hotel. Yeah, Emma, this is snow that fell like 4 or 5 days ago now, and we're still clearing out from it. Like it looks like it just fell like a day ago, but no, it's been a bunch of days. It's because the weather hasn't become warm enough yet, so. I wish you could share some sunshine with everyone. Yeah, send the warmth. And try to de-smudge the camera again. Oh. Sometimes I think I'm making it worse. I think last time I walked by here a few months back, I was admiring how cool this like kind of courtyard area is for this apartment building. It's really cute. It's kind of cozy looking, actually. Especially that balcony ahead with the fairy lights on it, or string lights. Hope I'm not filming into anyone's private home. But just to give you an idea of what I'm looking at. Christina says, I love how they only shovel a narrow path. Yeah. That's Toronto in a nutshell. Although this part's not too bad. This is pretty wide with the shoveling here. Dirt Reader says still snowing in St. Catharines. We've had a fresh 6 inches of fluffy snow so far today. Wow. I didn't know it was still falling in the general area, or at least these parts of Ontario. But yeah, I heard that from Adam in Niagara Falls too. So I did a walk the other night around my own neighborhood, and I was showing how some of these streets were just like not shoveled at all. And I walked around there earlier today, and it looked exactly the same as it did 2 days ago. So it's funny. Hey, Nouvelle-Écosse. And this is College Street, walking west towards Yonge. I don't know the street we just passed. I can't even see the sign. But we're coming upon Little Italy shortly.
I want to also update that whole.
Kind of looks like they tore something down in that corner with the fence that's just up. See, I'm like, I actually don't even know what street this is. And I'm looking, and then all you see is the College Street sign. No other indication on what this street is. It's probably up there on the other side. I'm gonna have to look at it when I cross the street. No, it's not even the street sign. It's an arrow sign. So what is this street then? Oh, it's over there. So I'm gonna have to zoom in on it on my phone if I can get the touchscreen to work. It is Rusholme Street. It's weird how there's no street sign on this side. This city really does a poor job with street signs and directions and whatnot, in case you haven't noticed. Yeah, Rusholme Road. Like, it's not even on this one. It's weird, unless somebody like stole it.
So there's 2 women.
So this is Gâteau Ghost. Which has one of the cutest logos. which you can't see because of the exposure on my camera. There you go. So we're starting to see more of these like temporary entranceways in the restaurant that they put up in cold weather. I used to see them abundantly in New York City. Never really saw them too often in Toronto, but now they're starting to pop up. It's to keep the warmth inside, and I think they're great. Probably not the cheapest things though. So we're now coming up to Dovercourt. Dovercourt and College Street. Oh, this is kind of a cute laundromat. You know, the lights they have up on the top of this building here, it's really cool. And also the blue light that they have behind the clock face up there. Kind of reminds me of Timex watches from the 80s and the 90s. I remember when those were huge with the Indiglow. Oh, there's some nice candles here. Real ones too. It's kind of a really cute storefront, even though they had the blinds closed for, looks like a hair studio. Looks like a small space. Adam says, remember pop swatches? I remember when it was like kind of a cool thing to do, I guess in the late 80s, to hang giant like wristwatch looking swatches on your wall. I think we had one in our kitchen. Oh, that's some cool art for the shop. Mickey Shapu. The entrance is down there. Unfortunately, a lot of things are closed at this hour. I guess they're only open during the day, although it's not that late. I think it's just, what is it, like 6:40? It is 6:50, so it's close. And there's the Ladybug Tavern. Which I love their cocktails. Neon light there. Kind of reminds me of, what was it, that Tom Cruise movie? I think it was also called Cocktails. Maybe I'm misremembering, I don't know. Blood and Bandages. That's an interesting name for, what is it? Oh, it's a barber shop. Probably an accurate name. Because a barber shop is where you go if you needed something sutured. I'm gonna get a closer look at it. So there are blood and bandages. Hey, Muan. And my camera. Zoom out. Nope, don't go away. I want you to zoom out. Oh, it looks like there's another mushroom store here that opened. These are all like shutting down really quickly. Oh, Madonna says Cocktail was filmed in Toronto. Oh, that's really cool. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. I'll have to check it out. My little bike shop. There's some wall art here. Looks pretty cool. Well, because says if you get a turn there, they'll cut you. They have plenty of bandages there, so you won't bleed out. Well, that's good to know.
Live streaming?
Yep.
Nice, man. Keep up the good work.
Thanks.
The distribution.
I don't know who that was, but very nice of them. Hey, Israel. Oh, that's quite the graphic design they got going on their van. It's an interesting decor choice. Oh, VIP billiards. It's really happening in there. Maybe it's a party? Yeah, this very claustrophobic looking antique store. It's really cool though. I want to go in it someday. You know, the draft poles that they have. Nilka says it wasn't a decor choice. They found it that way. Yeah, makes sense. Look at the design of that one bottle.
We should all just
Hey, Stephen Edwards, looks like your living room. It's living room must have a maximalist kind of decor going on. So we're now at Ossington and College. There goes the Ossington to Liberty Village bus. It's packed. The tidbits of conversation you sometimes hear from people that are next to you on the phone. My woman's very fixated on making sure that the bars that her friend is acquiring are all Cadbury bars. She said, it doesn't matter if they're firm or soft, they just have to be Cadbury bars. I would hope my chocolate bar would be firm though, because I feel the soft one would be all melty.
I know that. But you already found your man. Why are you reasons for it? Yeah, I don't want to do that. I have like very limited pictures, and it's mostly my family and just me and them.
That's cute, a bunch of kids games and a Billie Eilish birthday card. Starving Artist waffles. I feel like I've been here. Starving Artist, yeah, I have been here. It was years ago, but definitely I was here. I feel like back in like 2016 or something. Modana says fussy chocolate eaters. Steven Edwards says, never seen so much snow on the sidewalks in Hogtown. Yeah, we got definitely a lot. The city said it's going to take a few weeks to clear it all up too. Oh, it's lit kind of blue over there. Oh, wait till these cars go. And this is a very popular street where everybody wants to drive down. There's even more cars waiting to go up the street here. Flying books. Was this one of the bookstores that T-Shots did when she did her little video about bookstores? I'm not sure. I think it might be. It actually looks like it's a well-curated collection of books. Ozark exposer. Good thing spring and summer around the corner. It looks like a crack den in the winter. Maybe more like a trap house. But yeah, it does. I mean, it looks pretty when it falls, but then it looks all gray and gross when it's just kind of left there. Unless we don't have the most efficient of snow removal services in the city. This was that one time I was around here a few months ago. I think there was like there's a massive lineup on this street and everyone's trying to get into whatever these doors are. I think it's some sort of club. Oh yeah, it's L Convento Rico. However you say that. El Convento Rico. I've heard of this for being a venue for things. Yeah, this lineup was like down the block. Mind you, I think it was a Saturday night, not a Thursday like it is now. So, I don't know what this place is. Oh, this is the Axis Club Theater. So if you're just joining, we're passing Crawford Street right now. It's walking eastbound on College. I might have said westbound earlier. We're walking eastbound, not westbound. So I guess I get my east and west mixed up too, just like my left and rights. Steven says El Convention Rico. El Convento Rico. Whatever it's called has been around forever. Has it always been at that same location? I guess so. A lot of places along here have velvet ropes out front, like the 416 here. So I believe now we're in Little Italy proper. The Sicilian Sidewalk Cafe here. There's some wall mural art up there. I forgot if somebody said that was last time I was looking up at this. That was a while back. That was November, I think, last time I walked down here. Or rather did a live stream of it. I think that was the night that T-Shots did her walk down Yonge Street. Yeah, this place looks pretty run down. Or maybe it's under renovation. The Ryoji. So it's a Japanese restaurant? Sophia Loren, that's right. That's right, Modeno.
I said Martel and the Dorish guy.
Is Sophia Loren Italian? Like, what's the connection to putting her up on the wall in Little Italy? Hey, Hunting Live. Yeah, there's still quite a bit of snow, but we're working on clearing it out. But apparently we didn't get hit as hard as Montreal. They got slammed with it. Oh. So the impatient driver. Oh, Novell says there might have been a fire at that Japanese restaurant. Yeah, it looked kind of mucky. Oh, she's been in the area. Oh, that's interesting, yeah. I guess I don't know much about Sophia Loren. There's still quite a lot of snow here in the snowbanks. But most likely we'll have to wait for it to melt. So over there is the Real Jerk. It says the Real Jerk Legacy.
Deep crew. Yeah, he doesn't.
I'm not sure why they call that location in particular Legacy, why they have that subtitle there. I think the original one was at Broadview and Queen. And then they moved locations, and they're at, is it Carlaw? Carlaw and Gerard. And I guess that's another one of their locations. Hey, Wayne. Wayne McKay. So I will say that this section of College Street has done pretty well with their snow removal. At least off the sidewalks. I know they still have a lot on the snowbanks here. Probably about 4.5 feet high. But the sidewalks themselves are pretty clear. Sure. I think I've learned from other walktubers that if they say to edit them out, there's really nothing you can do because it's alive. So you can just say sure. But I don't know, she was nice about it. She laughed, but I don't think I was getting her in the video anyways. But usually if there's a group of people coming, I'll try to move the camera out or in just to not capture them, just to be polite. Oh, there's a lot of cactuses and such here. Cacti. There's Cafe Diplomatico. There's a woman behind me having an argument on the phone. I know, right? She wasn't on the phone. She's talking to her child. Tilt Life says, too cold. It is too cold, I agree. I want to go in the warmth. My fingers are frozen. Oh, she's still yelling at her child. Ooh, look at this mosaic art. Tilt Life asking, where will you walk to? Well, I'm heading towards Yonge Street. So I'm just walking along College Street, currently in Little Italy. Heading eastbound towards Yonge, and then, I don't know, it depends on the time. Depends what time I get there at. Well, that's a little bit too quick for me on the sidewalk. I'm gonna switch hands for a bit because my one hand is so cold. Even with the heated glove on, it's still a bit cold. Hey, Jennifer Gala. Hope you're doing well. Hope you've managed to dig out of the snow in Montreal. My best friend lives in Montreal and he's sending me photos and showing me how bad the sidewalks have been there. Oh, what is this? Is this a Robo Cafe? Oh, it is. It's Dark Horse Robo Cafe. Is it because it's closed inside? Let's see. It's not too badly priced. Maybe more. Hot chocolate, matcha latte. Can I customize it though? I can. That's kind of cool. I want to do it, but the problem is that I have to scan my Apple Pay card, so I'd have to pop off the stream for a second and do it. So I need Sip here with me. But maybe a subsequent stream, I'll ask him to come with me and we can do that. I kind of like these Robo Cafe things. Oh wow, I thought this was like a nice cafe, but it's just a marijuana store. We're next to another place called Little Edibles Cafe. Oh, Little Pebbles, okay. Oh, this place looks cute actually. Chicken katsu bowl. I'm craving Japanese. Maybe I'll have that for dinner tonight after the stream. Novelka says it's a nice cannabis shop. So funny enough, over near Coxwell and Gerrard, this place opened up, this cafe. I don't know if it's still there. Sip and I walked by it about a week or two ago, and it's to get like a cannabis infused coffee, and that's all they sell. like coffee that's gonna get you high. And Sip was saying they likely probably don't have a license and they might get shut down because he doesn't know about how you could license coffee infused with THC. But I was trying to figure out like who exactly would drink that. Like it sounds nice, but usually like if you're having coffee in the morning to go to work, you don't want to get relaxed too. Just go to work and you're totally stoned out of your mind from drinking your coffee. Maybe an evening coffee, maybe. But then I feel like the caffeine would just keep me awake. Oh, pigeons. I'm not sure I understand the joke, but Liam said he's a pigeon. Epic Nation HD, so I feel I need to be brought up to speed on that. Oh, this poor car was trying to pull out. I'm just gonna go in front of it. I guess it didn't want to block the bike lane. Well, no one's in the bike lane. They're going outside of the bike lane. Noelcott says, I only use the green when I'm not doing anything else but heading to bed for the night. Yeah, that's the times that I will use it, but I don't do too often. But it just makes me sleepy. Well, there's a nice view of the city skyline over there. Hey, upstate and my Bob. Hope you're doing well. Hey, this book just kind of caught my eye. Images from the Floating World Japanese print. Oh yeah, Phuket Block. Yeah, I forgot Wake and Bake is a thing. Maybe that's who'd like their coffee infused. So we're now coming up to Bathurst and College. Yeah, they don't really do a good job at clearing the snow wide enough off some of these sidewalks. Village West. No, I'm heading east. I mean, eventually I'm going to go to the Church in Wellesley Village, but there's a YouTuber around here. Sometimes I think he does a lot of vlogs, and will be sometimes shoveling the snow around here to help the city out. Another Toronto YouTuber. Hey, Kurt Affair, Funny Man's in the house.
Yeah, maybe walk fast. Where are you going? Okay.
So Sneaky D's. Last time I did my live stream, it was Henry and who else? That were saying that like the nachos at Sneaky D's are like the best, and now I keep wanting to have nachos. All right, Novelle, thanks for stopping in. And Kurt says, let's get nachos. Yeah, I might do that. Hey, point guard. So this Starbucks here, I think it's really nice that they did these crazy massive windows. Like, they're almost floor to ceiling. Even these ones, look how high up they go. Oh yeah, Modano, I think it was like he was saying Toronto told them about it. Or he went with Toronto, yeah, you're right. Hey, Brad Palmer, good to see you. It's a cute coffee shop, Manic Coffee. There's a, I think there's like an Iranian restaurant around it. Yeah, right here, Pomegranate. This site's really good. Is it for sale? No, it's got to be something else. Oh no, right here's Pomegranate. One of the profs I used to work for is from Iran originally, and so she used to take me there. Hopefully we'll get to go there again. I'm gonna have to, I said I would email her soon and arrange a coffee. She's retired now, so she's emeritus status, but she's a really lovely woman. Manic Coffee, Dark Horse guy started from there. Really? No shit. All right. I did not know that, Kurt. That's pretty cool. Dark Horse actually has pretty good coffee. Oh, that's cool. Is it like some sort of badger? All right, bicycle on the sidewalk. Kind of mind-boggling because the bike lane is actually pretty cleared. Like, they did a good job of getting the snow out of it. But yeah, I think you guys got hit with a lot of snow up there in North Bay. Hey, Brad. Oh, wow, look at these massive icicles. It's very dangerous. You don't want to walk under those. Hey, Paul Blunt. Good to see you. So there's one of the older fire halls. So Brad says we got snow every day last week, ending on Saturday with a blizzard in the morning. Holy cow. That's still a lot of snow. Yeah, we all got walloped. Kurt says Manic had one of the only Clover coffee machines in the city until Starbucks bought Clover. Again, I didn't know that. That's actually pretty cool trivia. Kurt, if I ever decide to do a video on the history of coffee in Toronto, I'm gonna have to ask you for all of your advice and facts on that. That'd actually be kind of a cool video to do. Brad says, one sunny day tomorrow and snow again on Saturday all day. Wow. I hope you guys are prepared for all that, and I hope it's all good with all that snow. I actually had a weird dream last night that there was like a massive blizzard happening outside where I live, and the power went out, and then it just got really cold in the house. Wasn't a fun dream. So this was that Dr. Park that Sip and I ate pizza in a month or two ago on a live stream. Just gonna plug in my battery charger. 1 second, folks. Don't mind the wonkiness of the camera while I do this. Oh yeah, it's actually a good idea. So Adam's channel, Dude Does Dishes. Modano, if you're there, or Adam, you can post to yourself a link to it. Maybe a good job for you to give him some facts to spit out. It's kind of a fun channel you got there, Adam. Don't mind me trying to find where I can actually plug this in. Yeah, we're good. All right, we're good. Brad says, very prepared for if the power goes out. And if propane for backup heat. Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear that, actually. My parents, too, they live not too far from you, and they have it's kind of a funny story. They have a power generator that they operate with some kind of oil. You can tell my knowledge of all this. And I was like trying to figure out, because they only have certain things hooked up to it. So they have their fridge hooked up to it and their TV, of all things. And it's like, why the TV? They can't survive without having a TV to watch if the power goes out. So it's okay if all the lights stay off, as long as their TV can be powered on. Punkart says, generic generator? I honestly don't know. I don't know what they have. My brother-in-law helped set them up with it. I know they fill it with some sort of like oil or fuel. Dud does dishes. Close enough. But yeah, thanks, Adam, for sharing your channel. You guys should check it out. It's kind of a clever idea for a little side project. So we're at Frank's now. Frank's Gourmet Hot Dogs. I still haven't had these yet. Carter says Fresca Pizza. Where the heck is Fresca Pizza? It's coming up, isn't it? Isn't it down a little bit? Or did I pass it already? Oh no, it's right there. I like the neon sign here. It's like a classic neon sign too. Kurt says Massimo's burned down. Quotes on the burn. And then the workers open up Fresca with the same recipes. I didn't know that. Massimo's, yeah, that does sound familiar. I thought just because of like how old the sign looks, that this was like a place that's been around forever, but Massimo's Pizza sounds familiar. Oh, thanks, Fouquet. Fouquet Dwak says, just a reminder for everyone to hit the like button if you haven't yet. And if you're new here and you're enjoying this, I do these walks several times a week. So feel free to hit that subscribe button. All the good things. And it's a really popular pizza joint. That's where I had that slice of pizza, and then at least Tara T-Shots did a video. Did someone give me stink eye? I wasn't even paying attention. Two Vinnie Massimos in the city, both closed down. And one in Mississauga had to close down and retired. That's really interesting. Kurt, you need to write down all these facts. This is really cool. And Canon computers, that never replaces their Windows. Dude, why are they on the sidewalk? I don't know how many cyclists this is that have like passed me when the bike lane is like pretty cleared. So they're not coming up to College in Spadina. So there's an article I read not long ago that the Elmo combo is, I think the investors are trying to take it over or get their money back from, what's his face? Michael something, the Dragon's Den dude. Henry's favorite 7-Eleven there. Oh, this one. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know he had a favorite 7-Eleven. My Uber Eats just sent me. My Uber Eats just sent me a notification telling me I get $5 off of an order from Pizza. Why? Why now? I don't want pizza. Just saying, I don't want pizza. Kurt says, every 7-Eleven is Henry's favorite. And Emma says, we have no 7-Eleven anymore. They sold out here. We have been losing a lot of them. They've been turning into Circle K's. Oh, should I be celebrating, Kurt? Doing the pizza dance for $5 off? They want me to get the hockey box. I would say the universe wants me to have pizza. I think Uber wants me to have pizza. Hey, Derek C. Good evening. So there's the Lillian H. Smith Library. Yeah, I always forget the name of it. With the two really cool griffins at the front there. See if we can zoom in on it. Maybe not. There we go. Yeah, right there. Wow, my face is frozen. Oh yeah, CN Tower right there. It's looking all rainbowy tonight. And to the left of me, the U of T campus. Kurt says he wants to try this Cosmic Donair. I guess it's good? You know, sometimes those like late hole-in-the-wall pizza places are actually the best. Derek says right here that my face is frozen. Yeah. Sometimes I do it and my like mustache is frozen. So far, so good. Not too bad. I had to shave down my mustache because every time I go out in the cold, I just get icy and frozen. Look like I'd be walking around like boogers. Kurt says he's a Halifax Donair fan. Yeah, somebody told me that they don't make Donair sauce here anywhere in Toronto properly. And I had it in Halifax. And it's interesting. It's like a mix of like condensed milk and vinegar and something else. It's like the right combination of sweet and slightly tangy. But nobody around here makes the proper sauce. They make weird interpretations of it. Or so I'm told. Then again, I guess you don't come to Toronto for Donair. Oh, one in Milton closed down that made authentic Donair. Evaporated milk, vinegar, sugar, and garlic powder. Okay, so I got 2 of the 4 ingredients correct. Hey, Christine. Good evening to you, Christine. We Go Places Tours. I missed your live stream on the weekend. You went to Hamilton, but I rewatched it. All the troublemakers are here. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Christine. You have Adam and Kurt here. We just need our other favorite troublemaker, Sip. But that's actually where who we're heading to meet. Paul asks, how long have I had the stash for? I kind of go back and forth. I usually grow out a bit of a beard. And sometimes I'll just like trim the beard but leave the mustache, and then realized how horrible of an idea that is, especially when you're doing walk tubing outside in the winter. So I'm trying to keep my beard and mustache a bit short.
Yeah, I'm going back.
You can even hear I'm already like sniffing a lot. Sniffing? Because of the cold air. Sebastian says it was the troublemakers. They know who they are. Although we're missing Cole Sloth. I hope he's doing all right. I feel like I haven't seen Cole in the chats in a bit. There we got the Prenup Pub. Is that what that's called? Hey, Upstate NY Bob with the $3 super sticker of a blue bird saying first, I believe. It's kind of small on my screen. But thank you so much, Upstate NY Bob. Cheers. Need a little bit more pep in my step, as Henry says. And Emma says beard and mustache better than just the mustache. Looks better. Oh, don't do that to me now, Gimbal. Why are you being weird? All right, there we go. Derek says, love the watercolor artwork on your Insta. Oh, thank you so much, Derek. Appreciate that. I'm trying to do more and sort of figure out ways to challenge and improve myself. Each time I do a new drawing. Hey, Don Burks. Good to see you. So there's the School of Public Health building for U of T. Sorry, all these cars are now revving with their giant mufflers. So the Dalai Lama School of Public Health at U of T. And then I think it's the pharmacy building coming up here. I should do a proper campus walk one of these days, probably when the weather gets warmer, and just sort of talk about each of the buildings and see if I can sneak into some of them. I actually still have my U of T library card and it still works, so I could probably get into Robarts. Yeah, this is the Faculty of Medicine building here. I think that's the pharmacology one there. Oh, well, thank you, Derek. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think I'm actually the one I'm working on right now, but like I keep pausing it and starting another artwork, but the one I'm working on now is Bargain Herald's at, used to be at Coxwell and Gerard, which is now a brewery. I forget the name of the brewery. Godspeed Brewery? I think, hey, Boom. Boom actually might know the name of the brewery. So I have a bunch of like older photos of the Bargain Heralds on that side. It was actually the exit of it. So I'm trying to combine those into like a watercolor piece. Same with what I did for the Gerard Square one. So yeah, the pharmacy building, and they have some kind of like glowing ball there. I don't know if it's a staircase or what it is. And to the left right now we have Queen's Park, our provincial building. So if you're in Ontario, you know what happens on the 27th, although you can go do your early, get your early vote in, and let's vote the big guy out. I think you can do the advanced voting. I think it's open for the next 2 days. I think today and tomorrow.
Cover my neck, but my hands are off.
That's a good point. Yeah, that one.
I was like, you know what? You're right.
Oh, thanks, Boom. Yeah, Godspeed Brewery. I went there before the pandemic, but have not been there since. Although I walk by it often enough because I'm not too far from there. Oh, nice. I'm glad to hear that, Boom. Boom voted today at the Beaches Library. I have a weird issue where, like, when I went on Ontario's website, it wasn't showing me, when I put in my postal address, it wasn't showing me where my advance voting booth is. It would just show me where I could vote on the day of. And apparently, if you have to download the app on your phone to be able to see where the advanced polling station is. And I don't know why it does that. That's seems a little bit broken. Hey, yeah. Hope your voice gets better soon. I saw your post earlier. These lights never stay long enough for me to get across without them changing. Maybe I'm just a slow walker, I don't know. Boom says the Beaches Metro I was listening over it about. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'll check that when I get done my live stream because I'm probably going to go vote tomorrow if I can go do that. So thank you for letting me know about that, Boom. Appreciate it. Beaches Metro. I'm pretty sure I have them bookmarked. Yeah, the news website.
Like inside coats. We had no coats. We just ran for it. It was -10.
Here's the Schwartz-Reisman Innovation Campus. It looks pretty cool from the other side of the street. From this side, we're a little bit too close up to see the whole thing. Hey, Miles says, what's your streaming setup like? Just curious. Yeah, I don't mind. And in fact, there's a video on my channel that says how to walk tube or something like that. And I talk about that. But my basic setup right now is I'm using my iPhone 16 with a FlowPro 360 gimbal, and I use Prism to live stream from. Prism is the phone app, but I found out that you can use the YouTube one also if you want. I think some of us use the YouTube one, some others use Streamlabs, and some of us more technically competent people use Moblin, which is pretty advanced. Moblin, it's a little bit tricky to use. Oh wow, so Boone just had dinner at the top of the W. Oh, that sounds amazing. So, yeah, happy birthday to Merlin. So, do you get to ride that elevator on the outside, the one that's like in the orange glowy tunnel thing? Oh, no worries, Christine. I am on College Street, just past universities here. And I'm walking east, I'm heading towards Yonge, hoping to get sniped by SIP shortly. And there's the Mars building over here. This big one, and we're almost at Bay Street coming up. Sam says, what are you voting on? So there's a website that somebody posted on Reddit that's very handy, and it's to help you not split the vote so we could at least get our not so lovely premiere out. So I'm doing it based on that. It's sort of a strategic vote to get him out of there, although it's going to take a lot of us. But the area I'm in usually sticks with NDP, so. And Yahya says, the sickness targeted Liam too. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, he did mention he was sick also. Were you guys together, or is it just a general wave of sickness that's going around? Oh yeah, you guys all saw each other at the auto show on the weekend, I think. And Boom says we did ride the direct elevator. Oh, I'm jealous. And you had the Filet and Merlin had the Sea Bream? Oh, Sea Bream. She said it was awesome. Oh, that's good to hear. I've been to the W before. My roommate had a bunch of points and he decided to rent a hotel room for his birthday there. I think like a year or two ago. So we crashed the room and had cake in this nice hotel room, which actually had a really nice patio attached to the hotel room. But we didn't go to the restaurant though. Yeah, I'm so glad he didn't get it when he saw Liam. Yeah, that sucks. Liam was just sick like a month ago or less. I remember he had a cough for a bit. So it sucks to get smacked twice by a illness like that. Oh. I almost had a hiccup there. Well, thanks, Emma. We're all hopeful it goes well, but it's one of those hope for the best, prepare for the worst kind of situations. Oh, yeah, there was a lot of people at the auto show. Hopefully T-Shots didn't get sick too. I think she was there with her husband, Anthony. We watched them test drive a car there, which was pretty cool. So there's College Park over there on the right. And directly in front of us, we're coming up to Fran's restaurant. And I believe this is one of their first and oldest locations. Hey, Marie Palmer, good evening to you. It's good to see you. That's new. What is MRKTS at 777? I guess some sort of market space place in College Park. There's a farm boy in there. I didn't know there's a market space in there. I have to go for a walk in there sometime. So I don't want to jinx it, but I've noticed that it's been probably a month or so, maybe a little bit longer, that I haven't had a copyright music issue on any of my live streams. Even though there's very blatant copyright music being played, especially one of the more recent ones. I think we were there and I think they could hear Katy Perry and whatnot being played. And I'm hopeful that somehow YouTube sort of figured it out, that their algorithm is slapping copyright claims on music that's kind of being played in the background as a ambient and not intentionally played by the streamer. So if so, that's pretty cool, but I can't confirm that. But anyways, we're at Yonge and college right now. Here's looking up Yonge, northbound, but we're gonna keep heading east. I remember there used to be a Pizza Hut somewhere just down there. And they had that ice cream bar, kind of like a buffet ice cream bar. You get unlimited soft serve ice cream. I think it was down where the Bulk Barn is. Oh, Phuket Walk, you said you still get copyright issues. It's weird. Maybe I just got lucky. And Christine says we got a lot more snow down here in Niagara. Yeah. Adam was saying that earlier, that it's still snowing a bit down there. Thanks, Modano. Yeah, Modano confirms that the Bulk Barn was a Pizza Hut. Adam says hopefully they are fixing the copyright stuff and it gets fair for live streaming. Yeah, I think walk tubing is sort of still quite niche. So it's probably like very low priority of them to fix it. Oh, hey, where'd you come from? You came from the other way, did you? Hey.
Hey, how are you?
Look who it is. I'm good. My fingers are cold. Oh, were you tracking me and then trying to see where I was going?
So we got out a little early.
Oh, okay.
And you were like on university at some point.
Oh, yeah, I guess I was far away. I guess I was walking kind of slow.
But I walked up to Wellesley and I only came south to here because you were already walking across college.
Everyone's saying ninja snip, ninja sip, snipe.
Hi, everyone.
I don't know if you can hear it because see, it's not mic'd.
Hi, everyone.
Because I got my mic on, but he says hi, everyone. Christine says, say hi to Sip.
Hi.
And Marie says, hey, Sip.
Hi.
Yeah, I knew I was going to get sniped by Snip, but I thought Sip. I keep calling you Snip instead of Sip.
Nice.
My lips are frozen and my words aren't coming out properly. But I thought I'd be like in the village by then, but yeah.
No, you're making very good time if we had gotten out at 8.
Yeah. Oh, but it's so cold. I don't think we want to walk in this much longer. What are you thinking? Do you want to grab food? Do you want to get something from Loblaws and hop in there, or?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
Do you want to walk up Church Street at all?
Yeah, why not? Here, I can take my mic off at least, and then I can hear everyone. So, yeah, should be on me. Imagine it fell somewhere and people are just pretending that they heard me.
No, it's here.
I grabbed it.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to ASMR with Sip.
There we go. Wow. Oh, they said you were loud and clear anyways, but it doesn't matter. It's not windy, so I don't really need the mic. So,
Let us reconfigure. Ow.
There we go.
Okay, I'm gonna actually give the zipper still around. No, zippers closed down like a while ago, like
Yeah, a long time
almost a
ago.
decade ago. I'm gonna give the gimbal the zip, so have fun while I warm my hands up. Hi Emma, it's SIP, the second one. CYP. Yeah, Miles, Zippers closed down about a decade ago and they built a condo. So there's like a Scotiabank there. We're about to pass it. It used to be, what was on the corner? It wasn't Zippers, because Zippers was a little bit down.
It was just like a bank branch or like an old bankish building, from what I remember. They were like demolished strawberries there, or raspberries.
Did you put the mics in the thing, or
No, my fingers are cold. I just threw them in my bag.
Okay.
I'll put them in the thing when we get on the streetcar or whatnot. Like, I can't even feel it.
Yeah. Somebody's saying good call. Hidden Jack Hoss is saying good call. I'm passing the gimbal and getting warmed up.
How was your evening, your writing?
It was good. It was really silly. We had a fun time. We only did 2 prompts.
Yeah.
So yeah, this was the corner where Zippers was. It wasn't right on the corner. It was a little bit down, but now it's a giant condo tower. Yeah.
Should we walk up a bit?
Yeah, let's walk up.
See, I'm wearing my raccoon hat. From Crywolf.
Okay, boom. Thanks for coming on. Enjoy hockey. The second shift is on now. Upstate NY says that.
Yeah. You're on the second shift.
Oh, that's funny. It is, believe it or not, it is a workout.
Oh, so DJI released a new gimbal today. Not the other one I was telling you about, but like a new $800 gimbal.
Oh. What?
Yeah, it's like a full like
movie production gimbal?
yeah, like it's like that. But you can stick a phone on it, but it's meant for like DSLRs and big cameras.
Cool.
But they did show a shot where someone's using just a regular phone on it. They're like, it's multi-purpose. Your $800 gimbal.
But you could buy a pocket for that. Why would you buy that?
Well, I mean, it's for like people who want
That's
to
a
use
great
DSLR.
local business. The hair of the dog.
Food is so-so.
But it's cute. Staple of the village. They have lots of beers.
It's a really cute building for you to draw.
Yeah, it is a really cute building.
Like with the vines on it.
Did you post that
Hair of the dog.
about your drawings?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So they see, I made a community post that members who have been members for 6 months or longer can get one of my drawings for free. I'll print them out for them and mail them to them. And I'll pay for the shipping costs and everything. You just gotta be a member for 6 months.
Yeah, and up until then, Eddie's going to be drawing lots more buildings.
And
So-
improving my art.
If you have any requests for things to him to draw, let him know. Either in the comments one day or on that community post would be cool. Was that gentleman speaking Russian?
So I just walk by?
Yeah,
I know. Is he?
I think so.
Is he talking to us?
No, he is like on the phone. Ooh. It's a fun
Pretty lights.
little
Yeah.
feature of the village now. When did I put these in? Like 5 years ago?
Yeah, it's before the pandemic.
Have you had a nice walk so far?
Yeah, it's been a cold one, but pretty nice. It's definitely like a chill, like the weather-wise.
Well, look at the icicles on that building.
Wow.
That's funny. Oh, Miles hasn't been back in Toronto in many years. So this is nice to see. Oh yeah, thanks, Miles. Yeah, it's fun to walk around. And it's fun when like people like bring up old landmarks.
Is it Anna?
YouTube. Ready Eddie.
Yeah,
It's like a live stream walking around the city. Yeah.
Yeah, you do blogger, right?
Yeah. So there's like an online community and we just chat with them.
You don't pay anything, right?
No.
Free.
Yeah.
I like when people are curious like that.
Yeah.
They're friendly.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are like, I think most people are probably curious about it, but they don't know how to ask. Because we've been asked by people who I don't think really cared that we were filming, but they were a little bit awkward about asking.
Yeah, on College Street today, I had a guy that walked by me and he's like, "Hey, are you live streaming?" I said, "Yeah," and he was like, "Keep up the good work, man." And I'm like, "Oh, thank you." And then I had a woman walk by and she was like, "Oh, can you edit me out of that?" Like, and I was like, "Okay." I'm like, "Okay, sure." Like, I can't. It's live stream, but
I mean, if it's ever repurposed, you won't use her.
no, I won't use her. It's purpose, but I can't actively edit her out.
No,
unfortunately.
for a live stream.
No, and it is a public space, so there's nothing I can do. If you don't want to be seen, I guess you have to walk with a paper bag. Other than that,
Yeah.
I'll make a mental note of doing that when I become old and don't want to be seen. What do you think, dead?
Yeah, I think it's too cold of a night.
Probably too early, also.
Yeah.
Make me your Aphrodite.
I feel like you can even be jerky when you're holding a gimbal because I don't feel like I'm the most stable.
No, gimbals are pretty good. And you see more because if you're using image stabilization, it kind of zooms in. The gimbal,
Yeah.
at least you can zoom out.
That's true.
How many people have we got in the house tonight?
We have 118 in the house. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy this video, please throw it a like.
There we go. It's
Um,
getting better with this.
And if you enjoy this type of content, Ready Eddie does it fairly regularly, at least once a week, probably an average of 2.
2 to 3, yeah.
But he
I do this
got
regularly.
4 or 5 walks in with the snow last week.
And we went to Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
So if you like it, feel free to throw a subscribe my way.
Yeah.
Make me happy. Are they gonna like open up later when it gets warmer? Like it's very.
Yeah, I think it's just the winter because that's what their hours were like last time too. Last season. Kurt Affair says regular Eddie. Regular posts Eddie. Ooh.
Okay, so what would you like to do, Sip? Would you like to? Here's my suggestion, and you can veto me on this. So I say either we walk to Jarvis or we walk to Yonge, and then walk down to College, Carlton, and end it, and hop on the streetcar.
Okay, let's go to Jarvis.
Jarvis?
Yeah.
Alright.
Did you walk on Yonge at all today already?
No, I just walked by it.
We never really
Walk on
walked.
it. Yeah, people walk on it all the time.
Yeah.
I think Ken did a street running earlier. There's Kurt. There's my favorite place right there, Kurt.
Oh, it's
You see?
Pizza.
That's my second home. Uber.
Oh,
Uber.
thank you, Cameron. Yeah, it's the frames per second and the bit rate, and then the gimbal really helps too. Oh, time to use that $5 coupon. You have a $5 coupon?
When I was streaming earlier, I was telling Kurt that my Uber Eats popped up and it was like, save $5 off your next order, pizza.
That's funny. Medano was the one that cracked that joke. That's so funny.
Oh, is that bakery new? Wishful Thinking Bakery?
I don't know. I wonder. Let's show it off. If I win the lottery, I'll take Eddie and Sip to Pizza for pizza party. That's a very generous lottery gift. Thank you. I mean, that's really nice regardless. I like that. Wishful Thinking
I was
Bakery.
gonna say let's go in the bakery, but it looks pretty empty. Like they cleared out what they've already had today.
That's new.
Yeah, the sex store
Yeah.
with the mannequins.
Yeah.
It used to be a convenience store.
I think it was grapefruit.
Was it grapefruit?
Yeah. The
clothing store.
The clothing store, yeah. Uh-oh. I accidentally turned that on.
Yeah, I know. I keep hitting that button too.
Yes, the video resolution is crispy indeed. Thank you, Matt. And hello, Matt.
I want to do 4K someday, like Johnny Strides, but I'd have to switch the app that I'm using. I'd have to use Moblin.
Oh, you can't do 4K on?
Prism only caps you at 1080p, which sucks. But at least Prism lets you do 60 frames per second, which I think is nice. And it lets you change the bitrate. So I double my bitrate to make it cleaner, the video quality. So I hope that helps.
Yeah, I think it's improved. Like, even when you did the 60 frames per second, I noticed a big difference. And then the bitrate, again, I noticed a big difference.
Remember I mentioned, like, Maddie the artist, and you thought it was, like, our Maddie, but it's not. It was a different Maddie.
Oh, on here?
Yeah, it's right there. It's like Maddie Charlton. Like, up in, he turned his whole apartment into, like,
A studio?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Because I think I saw like photos of his art on Instagram. That's pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool.
I respect self-promotion.
Hi, Matt Ross. How are you? Here, hold this.
The gimbal?
Yeah.
I am back in
You're
power.
holding my gloves too.
Sorry.
Wait.
Sip is checking to see if the guy might be stuck in the snow there. I don't want to film too much, but there you go. So we're just gonna stand by, see how that goes. But yeah, we're looking. We can't really see it at the moment. Oh, Matt Ross says Wishful Thinking Bakery averaging 4.9 stars on Google. I need to check that out. I was gonna tell Sip, let's go in there right now and buy things, but their racks were looking kind of empty. But anyways, if you look ahead, kind of behind the gas station there, and you can't really see it, it's the Keg Mansion, which Boom used to work there, I believe. I think I overheard that. So we're still just seeing if they need my help too or not. Vroom vroom. Oh my gosh, look at how big these icicles are here. Oh, you good?
Yeah.
Sip wanted to help that guy who might be stuck in the snow.
No, he has a thing. He needed help tying it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's nice of you to help.
He just said it very, very quietly, though.
Maybe nervous because I had the camera and I was
Maybe.
nearby, but I tried to not film you or him,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
be respectful of someone's situation. Yeah. Let's get a steak for the walk. Yeah. Yeah, Kurt, we're just gonna walk into the... We do have that gift card actually to the Keg.
Okay. It's on you, isn't it?
It might be.
That's funny.
A $50 gift card. Although that would get us like only one steak, so 1.5 steaks.
That's funny. That's how they get you with gift cards, because you're like, that's fine about everything.
Yeah,
We'll get an appetizer, that's fine.
And then you like use the gift card. You're like, wait, I still owe $120. What happened?
Although we were good about the other gift card that we had.
Yeah, my parents gave me a $100 gift card for Christmas.
We used it a couple times.
We used it twice, yeah.
Yeah, and then even the Spaghetti Factory one that we got.
Yeah, we still got like $10
Yeah.
on a spaghetti factory
Yeah.
one.
That was thanks to the tax-free time.
Oh yeah, that was nice. The tax relief. Should we go? Yeah, we'll go south.
Yeah.
Are you trying to figure out what this building is?
Yeah.
I don't know what this building is, but the building next to it is like a sick kid satellite kind of. How do I explain it? Somebody explained it to me once. Like
Isn't
basically,
it like apartments?
yeah, it's for like long-term care for children, just so they're not stuck in the hospital and the parents don't live in the city.
Yeah, the parents stay here.
Yeah,
The
it's
family
like
members
the
stay here.
Ronald McDonald House.
Yeah.
Because that's what the Ronald McDonald House does. It's like homes for families that don't live in the city or that need like housing while their children are undergoing treatment. I think it does the same thing. Yeah, the Community Health Center for Community Mental Health. Okay, maybe it's something different. So, Sip, do you know what those two towers over there are called? These two. Boink, boink.
Maitland Crescent.
No,
What are they called?
the Celebrity Towers.
Oh, why?
I don't know, but like even the theming goes in throughout the naming of certain rooms in there, like the LA complex and stuff like that. It's kind of funny.
Those are condos, though.
Yeah, they're condos, but they're called the Celebrity Towers,
Interesting.
even though no celebrity lives in them, as far as I know.
Were they like two of the first towers in the neighborhood or something?
They're pretty early. Like I think the one behind them was built in the 80s that we can't see though. Like
Yeah, Homewood.
there's
40
yeah,
Homewood.
there's some of the older condos in the building.
I lived in 40 Homewood for a while. When I was a wee boy in university.
Oh wow, that was 5 years ago.
Yes, because I'm only 25.
Wait, I'm gonna miss something that Kurt said. Said magical dessert they sell at the Keg. Steakhouse has mocha ice cream, chocolate cookie crust, and what the heck? This sounds really good. I need to scroll up and see what was Kurt saying. The steak pie? What's it called? Billy Miner Pie. It's such a weird name, Billy Miner. Billy Miner Pie. Have you heard of this?
No. It has mocha ice cream too.
Yeah, and cookie crunch, and I don't know, the way Kurt described it
I
sounded...
have heard of this, but they didn't have it the last time I went there.
Oh, did they sell out?
Yeah, I went with my sister. And she was telling me about this great dessert. And then she's like, what is that, like, cookie dessert thing? And they're like, oh, we don't have it. Monsters.
I guess they sell out, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a really busy time of year. I forget what it was.
Billy Miner. Sounds like a constellation. Yeah, Miles. I was thinking the same. It sounds like... Try to get a dessert and gotta be Billy Miner. Billy Miner. Is it like named after someone? Like that's such a peculiar...
I think so.
I need to come up with a dessert, and I'm gonna call it the Ready Eddie. I already know what it's gonna be.
What is it going to be?
It's gonna be that Instagram reel you sent me the other day, and I said we should make it and sell it. It was... It's like the worst but best thing in the world. It was Ruffles chips
Oh, yeah.
and
that-
marshmallow.
Like it was like a Ruffles Rice Krispie without the Rice Krispie.
Yeah, oh my god, that's gonna be so good. I'm gonna make that, and I'm gonna call it the Ready Eddie.
We have to, like, drizzle it in chocolate so it's modified and it becomes original.
Yeah, I need to do something extra to up it.
To originalize it.
And then I'm gonna like open up the Ready Eddie stores, and I'm gonna overtake Craig's Cookies. Haha,
Yeah.
That's my plan.
So this is the National Ballet of Canada, or maybe it was back there. And this might be something else. But this right here, Sip, so behind it's Radio City, these condos. But this building right here, this old...
The red brick building?
Yeah, like this one and that one. Do you know what that used to be?
No.
That used to be the original location of CBC.
Oh.
Like their studios where they did their news and their radio used to be these buildings. That's why this is called Radio City.
And just this building, or did they have other buildings that they tore down?
In Toronto, they just had this building before they moved to the big one.
Where
So I
was
think
their headquarters? In Montreal before this?
that I don't know.
Because this doesn't seem large enough to be a headquarters ever. But I guess it could have been.
Well, it used to be just for radio, right? And then they started
Oh,
opening the
that makes
TV studios in here, and then they outgrew it, and that's why they had to
Big.
do that big one. But I only found this out because I was reading an old interview from Ernie Coombs, who played Mr. Dressup, and he was talking about shooting the TV show out of this building originally.
Oh, that's funny. 354 Jargo?
Yeah, and that like the original studio space for it was like really, really not that big, but they managed to make it work. And then they had to move the set bit by bit. So yeah, this building.
Wow. So what do they use this building for now, do you know?
All right, good night, Emma, and good night, Christine.
Good night, Christine. Good night, Emma.
So yeah, hope you guys do well. We're probably going to sign off soon anyways, too, ourselves. But Sip says good night also. Christine, I think you might have heard him.
I think I said it. You have the mic on anymore.
Almost fell in the snow. Yeah, I forgot I didn't have...
It's weird. I don't understand how it's like clear and then there's these spots.
That have like lumps
Like
on them.
lumps of snow. I don't know how it works. But this is how it is on Coxwell too.
You know what was wild though? I was walking by Dufferin Mall.
Yeah.
And on Dufferin Street, next to the mall, like where the mall parking lot is, almost like not plowed at all. Like it was like...
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was like, how did a mall just like neglect to do this?
That's so weird.
Kurt says, Mr. Dressup was great. Finnegan is underrated in Canadian dog history. And it's funny, I was reading another interview by the puppeteer. I forget her name. She is keeping both of those puppets, Casey and Finnegan, until she dies. And then they're going to get donated. But she was saying, like, she lets children interpret whether Casey is a boy or a girl.
And she's always done that.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So, like, they're like, oh, is Casey... Like, children would go up to her and be like, oh, is Casey a boy or a girl? And it's like, well, what do you think?
Sally?
Yeah.
Sally is a walktuber, isn't it? It's Once Upon a City. I said that name, I was like, why does that sound familiar?
It's Sally, yeah, Once Upon a City.
That's funny. She's not in the chat right now, is she? If you are, hi, Sally.
Kurt says, I like that Christine still comes in to hang out with her kidnappers. Sometimes Stockholm Syndrome isn't so bad. Remember on New Year's Day, not New Year's Eve, because it's already us, and I can continue him here?
Yeah. Sure. Go towards the next one.
You want to go this way?
Yeah.
Okay. This is very loud. This.
Yeah. Have you ever done a walk through Cowshell? Parliament?
No, I don't think so. I don't want to do that tonight, though. I'm so
Okay.
cold. But thank you for suggesting it. Yeah, the coldness is also making my battery just like sap.
Oh, do you need to plug it in?
Yeah, I'm at 20%. It'll be fine. We'll probably clock off in the next 5-10 minutes anyways.
That's a great Toronto thing.
Oh god, I'm not going to show that. There's a dog poop that somebody didn't pick up. Alright, I was asking how the road's actually dry. They're like a bit wet. I see it looks dry on my phone, but it's really not. You can see
Yeah,
it's
it's like a slick layer of
like sludge.
yeah.
Yeah, like
Allen Gardens. They just redid the glass.
All right, they were closed for a while
Yeah.
because they were doing.
But you can see that it's like brand new glass.
Really?
Yeah. Well, maybe not now, but in the daylight.
When it gets warmer, or maybe someday next week or whatnot, I'll do a Cabbagetown live stream and go into Allen Gardens. Yeah, I'll check it out. No, I think they look dry on my phone, but no, they're still pretty wet and snowy. That's the off-leash dog park. No, Adam, that was Greenwood Park that I lost my mic in.
With the leaves?
Yeah, with the leaves. Was that when I hit 1,000 subscribers that night, or was it?
I think so.
I don't know if it was 1,000 subscribers or it was.
There was some sort of milestone that night.
Yeah, it was either that or hitting the watch hours for monetization. I can't remember, but I remember losing that mic.
Yeah. It was a nice night.
And then having to FaceTime Sip so he could actually try to find it. At least I did find that mic. Kata Sushi. The sushi restaurant over there. Yeah, Kurt Sip found it. I mean, it was his microphone, so. Where is the streetcar? I guess it's at the corner.
corner, yeah.
Is
Sure.
there a streetcar coming? Do we have to run for it?
No.
No, we're good.
I'm looking. Also, it stops, and you have some time to make it.
No, we'll make it, but just heads up, folks. We're probably going to be ending the stream when we get to that streetcar stop, so probably want to say our goodbyes shortly.
Did you start your walk at Dufferin Mall and go down to college?
I
or-
did, yeah.
Nice. Was it a nice walk?
It was a cold walk.
Did you see any cool things?
Yeah, mostly the same stuff that we saw that night. We did that same walk when we were going to go meet T-Shots.
On her Yonge Street night?
Yeah, like because we walked through the Little Italy then, and it
Yeah.
was kind of the same thing.
Little
So
Portugal, Little Italy.
yeah. Oh wow, at least it's kind of plowed here. Kurt's asking us what's for dinner tonight. What's for dinner tonight, Sip?
I'm not sure yet.
He's not sure.
Do you have
It'll be a
something you'd like
surprise.
to eat, or?
Well, I'm not picky. I mean, we're eating out tomorrow night, so we should probably cook tonight. Trying to get through this snow. All right. So yeah, no worries. Hidden Jackpots, Adam. We're gonna clock off and say goodnight to you folks. See, my hat always does this
It
thing.
is, yeah.
Tsubaki. I swear, no matter what hat I wear, it's just like it always turns. And I'm not even touching my head that much. Like, I don't know why it turns. But hey, fan of Canuck, hello and goodbye. Yeah, we're taking off now. I'm cold and I'm gonna feel my fingers again at some point. Even with the heated gloves, they're still freezing. But thank you all for joining me and us and Sip joined.
I joined you guys. Thank you for letting me join you guys.
Thanks for letting Sip take the second shift.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think our next stream will be Saturday afternoon or possibly evening.
Thanks, Sip and Sip's manager. Bye. You're a good manager.
Thank you. I think I appreciate that. Yeah, so Saturday, either afternoon or evening, we're going to see when Henry wants to stream and all that. And yeah, good night, Jennifer Gala and everyone, and Phuket Walk and Marie, everyone else. And yeah, I'll probably do a member stream again soon. I've been enjoying doing them. So cheers to my members and whatnot.
Good night, everyone.
But yeah, good night, everyone. Take care. Stay warm.
Thanks for watching.
Have a good sleep. All those Canada scored. Yeah.
Yes.
Good, because Trump's supposedly watching that game. So woohoo.
Good.
Good. Yes, we need to. All right. Thanks, everyone. Have a good night. Take
Bye.
care. Bye bye. And I have to do the awkward thing where I have to hit the end button twice. All right. Hitting it now. Good night, everyone.